There once were two men in a small town, a rich man named John and a poor man named Aphez. John had everything money could buy: lavish clothes, a grand house, and even servants to attend to his every need. Aphez, on the other hand, was known for his humble spirit. He had little money, but he had something that could not be measured by wealth: his faith in God. John believed his wealth was a result of his own hard work and intelligence. He would often say, "Who needs God when I have everything?" He trusted in his riches and status, thinking they would protect him from anything life threw his way. But John's wealth had become his God. He put all his confidence in his possessions, and over time, his heart grew cold, distant, and prideful. He didn't realize that without God, his riches were like a house built on sinking sand. Meanwhile, Aphez, though he had little in the way of possessions, placed his entire trust in God. Every day he would pray, thanking the Lord for the small blessings he received: a roof over his head, food on his plate, and most importantly, peace in his heart. He would say, "Lord, you are my provider. I have nothing without you, and with you, I have everything I need." Aphez's neighbors noticed his joy and peace despite his humble circumstances. He didn't have the comforts of wealth, but he had a richness that could not be taken away. One day, John's fortune took a drastic turn. The market crashed, and his investments began to crumble. One by one, his assets were lost, and he was left with nothing. In his desperation, he felt a deep emptiness. All his life, he had trusted his wealth, but now that it was gone, he was lost and broken. Marcus began to realize that his riches couldn't save him from this fall. At the same time, Aphez's life began to change too, but in a different way. People who knew of his kind heart and faithfulness came to support him. Doors opened for him to start a small business, and he found himself blessed beyond measure. Aphez's life was transformed, not because he had chased riches, but because he had trusted God all along. As he prospered, he continued to help others, knowing his blessings came from above. In his moment of need, John crossed paths with Aphez. He saw the peace in Aphez's eyes and asked, "How do you have so much joy, Aphez? I've lost everything, and you seem richer than I ever was." Aphez replied, "John, true wealth isn't in the things we own, but in the one who owns our hearts. When we place our trust in God, He fills us with peace and provides for us in ways we cannot imagine. Everything I have is from Him." In that moment, John understood what he had been missing. He knelt down and prayed, inviting God into his life, knowing that true riches are found in a relationship with the Lord. His heart began to heal, and though he did not regain his wealth immediately, he found something far more valuable: faith, peace, and a brother in Aphez. Scripture reminds us in Proverbs 11:28, "He who trusts in his riches will fall, but the righteous will flourish like a green leaf." May we remember that true riches come from trusting in God, who provides for us in every season of life. Like Aphez, let us keep our hearts grounded in faith, for in Him we have everything we need. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to someone who needs this message.